What's up guys, hope everyone's well. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update on what's happening with the RX7 and a little bit of stuff that's happening in my life right now. So in terms of the RX7, we are almost complete with the brake side of things. So as you can see, the hub assembly was taken out, the rust was all buffed out, was all taken out as per the last video. If you haven't checked it out, it's a little montage video I put together and it shows all the stuff that we're doing to get rid of all the rust, but most of it is gone. Actually 99% of it is gone from underneath and it's looking pretty damn good. So what's outstanding now is we just need to slap on the new brake pads. Once those are on, the entire braking system is complete. The front's got new pads, the back has got new pads. The discs have been skimmed, they've been engineered, they've been put on a lathe, they're perfect, 100% now, balanced, etc. All the rust has been taken off the car. Car is looking fine. Obviously it's not polished, etc., but we're just here to pass this roadworthy test as per our last discussions. So here's another thing that I managed to do. I managed to get this rim and clean it up quite a bit. This is what it used to look like before. So I haven't done the front rims yet at all. And this is how it's come out now. It's not 100%, it's not the way I wanted, but it's something, and it was just a quick little buff out. So it's looking a hell of a lot better already. I just need to do the front. The car is driving at the moment. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it in terms of drivability. Just the braking system was an issue, and I pretty much knew that I'd fail the test if that wasn't sorted, so that's going to be sorted out fairly soon now. The wiring here I'm busy redoing. This is how it was before. I want to get all these wires tidied up, neatened up, running through the right places, because they're all just kind of lying around everywhere. This is that bullshit gauge that the guys put in. I'm going to retain it for now. I don't want to spend money on a new gauge. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a Blitz Racing 52mm. It's a mechanical boost gauge. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Lights up. It's pretty simple, just uses some vacuum. I'm going to get a new little holder for it because this one's a piece of shit, and get that operational again. I'm not sure where I'm going to mount it exactly, but I'm going to redo all the wiring, neaten up all this crap. Now if you remember in the last video, there was a double DIN front loader that was in here that the wiring was all chopped up and it didn't look good at all and it wasn't working. I've actually tested it, doesn't get power at all, so it's a blown unit. I've changed fuses, I've tried a whole bunch of stuff, doesn't work. Now to resolve that issue, I decided to buy a double DIN front loader. So this is a JVC KWR510. It's pretty much bottom of the range when it comes to double DINs. It's got a couple of features, it's got 32 different lights and low pass filter and Bluetooth and all sorts of other bullshit. But you know what? It's just there to cover the hole and give me a little bit of sound when I'm driving. So that's one thing that I bought. So the second thing that I bought is a new battery for the car, because this battery pretty much just dies all the time. I put a battery gauge on there and it's showing 25% life. I charge it within 2-3 hours, it's completely dead. It's probably a dead cell on the battery itself, not too sure. I'm getting a new pipe made up for this guy. So this is that intake side, this is that makeshift little pipe that I put together. So it is running, I'm pretty sure there is a little bit of a leak there. I'm sorting that out, putting a new aluminium pipe in there. And the third one is performance related. Maybe not, I don't know. Depends on how you look at performance. So hopefully I can get to the exhaust here. So you guys remember this piece of shit ugly exhaust? That guy is coming off. I've managed to find an HKS back box for next to nothing. I'm not entirely sure if it's a real HKS exhaust or if it's a real HKS back box. I haven't seen it yet, I've seen pictures. I bought it second hand. So I said I'm not going to really spend much money on this car in terms of performance mods. I do want to clean it up and spend money in that regard. But with regards to performance, I don't want to spend a lot. So I found this exhaust second hand on a site that we call Gumtree. It's an HKS exhaust, or back box rather. It looks like it could be an original one, an old one. I haven't seen it yet, it's actually arriving today. It's coming from somewhere in Cape Town. I picked it up for next to nothing. Now the price I paid is ridiculous. I'm hoping it is the real thing. If not, it looks pretty good still. I'll probably still throw it on the car. The person that's selling it knows nothing about cars. It looks like it was some sort of second-hand dealer. And including shipping, I'm getting it for less than $30. So hopefully I have it by the time I'm editing this video, and there's an overlay on the screen right now. Guys, to me this exhaust looks fake as fuck. You tell me, maybe it's not, maybe it is, I'm not too sure. There's little tack wells over here. The HKS logo is correct, but I've never seen an exhaust with this logo. Possibly it's an old exhaust. This is 110mm, so that looks like the right size. This is an abortion, so this did get modified in some way. This is 76mm or 3 inches. This I'm not sure. So I've put a vernier here and I was able to see the outside diameter. And then this is 52mm. So this guy obviously had it on a very small car. I'm not sure what he had it on. Then here, there's some sort of a seam on that side. I don't think it's an original one, but it's definitely better than what's on the RX7, and for the price I paid, I'm not complaining. I'm going to throw it on, it's going to cost me next to nothing to put it on too. And it's a straight through pipe. So I shone a light through this end and I could see it from here perfectly. You can actually see on this side where this piece goes up. So I think it's going to sound awesome. If it was original and it was a little bit better looking, I'd probably consider putting it on the GTR, but that's a car we're going to spend money on. I'm not sure what I'm going to go for in that car yet. Anyway, back to me from the past. You guys tell me what you think. Is it an original? Is it not? It looks like someone's butchered the pipe and put some sort of 52mm on the back where it's supposed to be 76mm or 3 inch, and hopefully the car will sound a little bit better than that piece of shit that's on there right now. The next thing is I'm going away for a little bit. My wife and I need a little bit of a vacation, so we're going to a place called Joburg, or I think you guys might call it Johannesburg. We're going there for 5 days. We've got a bunch of family there, we've got a few friends there, so we're just going to pay them a visit, see what's up, take our baby there. She hasn't seen Joburg before. We actually lived there for about 3 years. It's a cool place to be. It's very different to where I live. There's no beach, it's inland, however it's pumping. There's casinos, there's shows, there's malls everywhere. There's lots and lots and lots of stuff to do. There's lots of racetracks. That's one thing we don't have here, or at least close by to me. The closest racetrack for me is 2 hours drive. If you're living in a place like Joburg, you can easily, within an hour, get to 4, 5 racetracks, different ones. Very cool place to be, lots of stuff happening, very different vibe to where I am. So obviously it's a little bit of a family getaway for me. I am going to vlog whatever is cool and important, so if you guys saw my Durban montage, then check out the Joburg one. I'm not going to do a montage, I'm going to do a bit of talking, a bit of music, talking, music, hopefully find some cars, maybe get out to a car show. I don't know yet what our plans are. We're kind of playing it by ear, we're just going to go out and that's it. So guys, this is my last video up until next week, Thursday, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. I will make it up to you guys. Once I'm back, we're going to finish this stupid car, get it running again, and pick up the GTR, because that's going to be ready next week from the dip shop. And once that's ready, we're going to do a little bit of GTR project work. I've got the exhaust strap I need to do, I want to sort out the calipers, and I've got a few other small bits and bobs that I want to get sorted out in that car. So guys, thanks a lot. Sorry for the long-winded bullshit video. I just basically wanted to show you guys that there's a new radio going in and I'm putting on a new back box. So 1, it's going to look cool. 2, it's going to sound awesome, I hope. Actually, anything will pretty much sound better than this piece of shit. But what I'll do, I'll make a separate video before and after in the same place, and you guys tell me what sounds better, what looks better, etc. So when I'm back, I'm going to be doing all this shit. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.
For the money, but that's one of the perks. If y'all got the shovel, then I got the dirt. Burying rappers, what I mean when I say take them to church. Oh man, I'm back with more bars. Yo, girlfriend on my scorecard. Opportunity knocks well. Someone please tell me where the doors are.